Yes, welcome to online electronic classes. Look here in the previous class, we have completed the topic. The name is about transistor amplifiers. And as I said, you people, it is having very more marks in your exam, nearly about 10 to 12 marks. And they will ask two questions on 5 marks, one based on theory, another based on the problems. Remaining one or questions from 1 or 2 mark questions. And as I said already, in overall you have studied the different types of amplifiers. It may be the single stage, it may be multi-stage, or it may be your power amplifiers, or it may be your depending upon the coupling, you have done the classification amplifiers. It may be RC coupled, or it may be your transfer coupled, or it may be your direct coupled. It means in overall you are all completed all the amplifiers. And important thing in the amplifier, it may be any type of amplifier. In overall in amplifier, we are giving more importance to the parameters. What are the important parameters of the amplifier? It means, as we know, it may be a single stage, a multi-stage, it may be power amplifier, or it may be your different types of coupling amplifiers. The thing is that we are giving more importance to the important parameters. What are the important parameters of your amplifiers? One is about input impedance. Second one, output impedance, and current gain, voltage gain, and power gain. These 5 things are important for any amplifier. And yesterday I said, today we'll solve some problems on transistor amplifiers. Because as I said, you people, they'll ask one question on problems. Especially they'll ask one question from your transistor amplifier. They'll ask 5 more question, especially on problems. They'll ask one problem on transistor amplifiers. We go for the problems on transistor amplifiers. And as I said already, you have done, it may be any amplifier, you have done the 2 types of analysis, DC analysis and AC analysis. And you are giving more importance to AC analysis because you are applying the input as a AC input. You are applying the input AC signal. It means we want the characteristics of the AC signal. You are giving more importance to the AC signal. If you apply the input AC signal, what is the effect of that input signal on your amplifier? You are applying, it may be your single stage, it may be your multi-stage, it may be your power amplifiers, or it may be your coupling amplifiers. You are applying some input. That input is always the AC signal. If you apply the input as a signal, and what may be the output? What are the important parameters or characteristics of your amplifier? And as I said, before going for the problems, we will go for the list of formulas. Nearly you are using 6 to 7 formulas to solve the problems. And as I said, you people, it is as you have done the AC analysis, or you have done the real model analysis of C amplifier. You are using, there you have done you have find out all the parameters. Now use the same parameters here while solving the problems. First you go for the list of, and today's your lecture is about lecture number 16. Lecture number 16. Today we will for lecture number 16. And we go for the list of formulas. List of formulas. Formulas of list of formulas of your transistor transistor amplifiers, especially when it is about the C amplifier. What are the important formulas? Because if you want to solve the problems, the important thing, if you know the formula, it is very simple to solve the problems. The first important thing, formula, you have to find the voltage across the R2 resistors, or it is also called as V2. You have to find out the voltage across R2 resistor. First you write the formulas. While you solve one by one problem, then you can understand how you are using the formulas. Yes, we know the formula as using the voltage divided by your C amplifier. That becomes VCC divided by R1 plus R2 into R2. This is the formula for your voltage across the R2 resistor. And also you have to find out the second formula, you have to find out the IE, you have to find out the emitter current. That is nothing but the formula for emitter current is V2 minus VBE divided by SRE. This is nothing but V by R, because you are finding I nothing but V by R. Is in the so many formulas you are using the Ohm's law. That is nothing but I nothing but V2 minus VBE divided by R. And as we know, the VBE for your silicon, that is 0.7 for silicon, and VBE for your germanium, that is 0.32 for germanium. And similarly with RE dash, is so important formula. RE dash, that is nothing but the 26 millivolt divided by IE. If you are using the silicon. Also, if you are using germanium, that becomes 52 millivolts by I. That's why written here. If you are a silicon transistor, you can use 26 millivolt by I. And if you are a germanium transistor, you write about 52 millivolts by I. And this is about the voltage across R2 and emitter current, and also it is called a real mode. And now we look for another formula. I can write already given in the time of while explaining about your AC analysis. Now we go for the fourth one, that is about Z in base. Z in base. That is nothing but the formula for Z in base is beta into RB dash. Also, we know about input impedance. The input impedance Z in is equal to the R1 parallel to R2 parallel to beta into RE dash. That is nothing but your input impedance. Then you for output impedance, that is nothing but Z0 equal to RC. If you are not using the RL, then the output impedance is equal to the RC. If you are using RL, then it becomes, if RL is there, then it becomes Z0 equal to RC parallel to the RL. And now we go for the important thing about voltage gain. What is voltage gain? AV. The voltage gain formula for voltage gain is AV is equal to Z0 by RA dash. Z0 by RA dash. And we go for that and this is already removed. Go for that current gain. What is current gain? EI equal to beta. Already we know about current gain. And finally go for the power gain. EP equal to, yes, we know AV into EI. These are the important formulas for while solving the problems. Now we solve one by one problem. The first important problem, this problem asked in your last exam, that is March 2020. Actually, in your problem, they will give the circuit diagram and also they will give the values of resistor and VCC, everything. By seeing that circuit diagram, we have to find out the voltage across R2. We have to find out the IE, we have to find out the input impedance, output impedance. Also, depending upon the question, we have to solve the problem. First problem, calculate the first problem, the March 2020. This question asked in the exam. Calculate the is they are given different parameters. First one, you have to find out the V2, as I said to people, you have to find out the V2. Then you have to find out the, yes, you have to find out the IE, you have to find out the RE dash, and finally you have to find out the EV. You have to find out the EV for a given C amplifier transistor. For a given C amplifier, the transistor is in the, yes, it is used for your germanium. The transistor you use is germanium. Yes, you are using the, calculate the voltage across V2, IE, RE and AV for the given below CE transistor amplifier constructed by using your germanium. Yes, as I said to people, you are using about your C amplifier, and in that C amplifier you are using the germanium. You can use the germanium or you can use your silicon. In some problems they will use the silicon, and some problem they use your yes, this is you know about here you can connect an input signal. You have to write the values of R1, R2, everything, and this may be C1, C2, and here you can connect an RL here. In some time they connect the RL and sometimes the RL is not connected. This is nothing but your RL. Here you can go. And they are given the first VCC, that is something about 18 volts VCC. The VCC is about 18 volts. And as we know, this is R1, R2, and this is your RC, and this is RE, this is your CE. Now we substitute the R1 hardware, that is R1 47K. The value of R1 is 47K, and value of R2 12K, and RC 10K, and about RE 1K. And these are the importance. They are given the resistor value. And first you have to, what you have to do? First you have to calculate the V2. As we know the formula for V2, write down the solution. First we know that V2 equal to, yes, the formula V2, we want voltage across R2. We have to control the voltage across this R2. Now you have to control voltage across the 12K ohm resistance. As is your voltage divided by C, VCC divided by R1 plus R2 whole divided by R2. And substitute the values of VCC. V2 equal to, yes, we know VCC 18 volts divided by 47 K plus 12K into 12K. I can write 12 into 10 second. And substitute the values by using your calculator. We get the answer V2 equal to, you get the value nearly about 3.66 volts. You get the 3.66 volts. Very simple. We know the VCC, that is 18 volts, and R1 47K, R2 12K, and also you substitute the 12K here, and you simplify this, you get the nearly V2 is equal to 3.66 volts, which is about the V2. And then you go for the, you can go for the, very simple, you go for the IE equal to, is what is the power of IE? V2 minus VBE by, yes, by RE. I said already. And substitute the, I just said you are using the German. You are in transistor German. The right V2 how much? 3.66. The V2 is about 3.66 minus 0.32 because you are using the German. And RV know about RE 1K. 1 into 10 raised to 2. And we may get nearly I is equal to, substitute the values and simplify by using your calculator. We may get nearly about 3.34 milliamperes. We may get 3.34 milliamperes. This is nothing but your IE. And we will go for another important thing is about RE dash. You go for the RE dash. Yes, I said to people, they are using the germanium. If you have germanium, use the formula, the 52 millivolts by, yes, what is the IE. We use the 52 millivolts divided by IE. And as we know, substitute the 52 into 10 raised to minus 3 divided by how much IE? 3.34 into 10 raised to minus 3. You substitute, you get nearly RE dash is equal to the, yes, you get nearly 15.57 ohms. That is something called RA dash. Yes, and finally I have to convert the AV. Finally I have to convert the AV and maybe written EB, the voltage gain, the formula for voltage gain, EV equal to Z0 by RE dash. And we have to convert the Z0. The Z0 nothing but output impedance. If you are having the RL is not there, directly to 10 Z0 you take 10K, but RL is there, means you have to convert Z0. Z0 equal to is the 10K resistor in parallel with the, is the maybe 5K. I have not written here 5K. It means 5K. And use your voltage divider theorem, as you are know already, 10 into 5 divided by 10 plus 5, and we are having nearly about answer is nearly about how much will get the answer? 3.3 kilo joules. We got nearly about can write about is all in K. Okay. It means we get right is the Z naught value 3.3 into 10 raised to. Okay. And we know the RE dash, that is 15.57. Substitute and simplify it, we get nearly AV is about AV equal to 211.9. 211.9. Beta. This is about the voltage gain. Followed is very simple. First you have to find out the V2, then you have to IE, then you have to RE dash, then you have to AV. This is very simple. It carries 5 marks. Very simple, and especially as I said, you have to remember the formula. Remaining it is very simple. Only you have to substitute the value and simplify the problem. This is the very simple problem about transistor. This problem was in the March 2020, and maybe you followed. You go for next problem. Once again, if you want, you can see it. Very simple, but important thing you have to remember the formulas. We will go for next problem. We will go for next problem. See, they are using they will give the circuit diagram. Also, they will mention the they mention the resistor value. And second problem, this problem asked in your March 2019. This problem asked in the March 2019. Same, they have to calculate the by using the C amplifier for the calculate the yes, I can write calculate the voltage gain, calculate the voltage gain, calculate the voltage gain, nothing but AV, and input impedance Zin, calculate the input impedance, and calculate the input impedance, and also find out the voltage gain. Only find out the voltage gain and input impedance, and they are given the C amplifier. They are given the C amplifier figure. By using that figure, you can calculate the what you have to calculate. You have to calculate the input impedance. Also calculate the IE, and you have to calculate the RE. And calculate the RE dash. They given the diagram, and as you know the diagram here, the red diagram here. Same diagram, because you are using once again the C amplifier, but they are changing the values of your resistor values, and everything is same. As I said, only the change, they may use your, sometimes they may use silicon, and sometimes they may use your germanium. And here they are using yes, for this circuit diagram they have calculated they are given the RL. Here they are given the RL. And your substitute simplify this. As we know, your RC, R1, R2 and RE, this is your CE and this is your C2, C1 and everything you know already. Now substitute the values of first R1 is 70k and they given 9k and RC about 2k and RE 3k and RL is about same. We have to find out the given the VCC by using the below diagram. VCC first you have to find out the, maybe they have not asked about the V2. If they may ask, then only can go for the V2. Yes, you can go for V2. They have asked the V2 also. V2. First you have to go for the V2. And we know the V2 formula. V2 equal to VCC by R1 plus R2 divided by R2. As we know, the VCC is much, it is nearly about 20 volts. 20 divided by 17k plus 9k into 9k into yes 9 into 10 is 1. Yes, you substitute this and you get the value. V2 equal to nearly about the V2 equal to nearly, yes, we got 2.27, nearly 2.27 volts, nearly about 2.27 volts. Then use once again the IE equal to say V2 minus VE divided by RE. Yes, we are using the, once again using the, which we are using the silicon. We are using the silicon transistor this side. And also they are given the, yes, they are given the beta value. They are given the beta value. The beta value is nothing but 100. Now we go for the substitute the values. 2.27 minus point, we are using the silicon. For silicon it is 0.7 divided by R is how much? 3k. 3 into 10 raised to 2. You simplify this, use your calculators, and we make the answer nearly about 0.52 milliamperes. 0.52 milliamperes. 0.52 milliamperes. And now you have to find out the RE dash. You have to find out the RE dash. As we know the formula, you are using silicon. For silicon, RE dash is about 26 millivolts by IE. As we know, for silicon, 26 into 10 raised to minus 3 divided by how much by 0.52 into 10 raised to minus 3. You substitute, you get nearly RE equal to, substitute the in your calculator the values, you get 50 volts. This is about your RE dash. And similarly, the last one, you have to find out the AV, you have to find out the input impedance, that is Zin. You have to find out the AV, you have written already. Go for the Zin. You have to find out the input impedance. Z in. For Z in, the formula Z in is R1 parallel to R2 parallel to beta into R dash. If you want to go for the beta and R dash, first go for the Z in. It is also called as base. That is nothing but beta into R dash. And what is beta? 100. R dash is nearly 50. We get nearly about 5k. Nearly about 5k. And as you know, once again find Z in equal to is now circuit R1 R2, how much R1? 70k in parallel with your 9k in parallel with your 5k. You substitute and simplify. Nearly Z in is about 3.07 kilowatts. 3.07 kiloohms. That is nothing but you have found out the calculate the input impedance and the given C amplifier. And finally, if you want to find out the voltage gain EV, that is nothing but use the formula for voltage gain. What is voltage gain formula? EV equal to Z0 by R dash. And we know Z0, the Z0 equal to, yes, your RC and RV parallel. It means you can write about 4 into 2 divided by 4 plus 6, 8 by 6. Nearly about yes, 100, 2 4 2 3 3 1 it may be 3 3 1.3 or something. You are nearly 1.3 kilowatts. About here 1. Actually, they have asked about this voltage gain. Maybe I am not very. This is not there. Sorry, this voltage gain is not there. Only I asked the not necessary for voltage gain. This is about that your calculate the input impedance IE, RA dash and V2 for your silicon transistor. It is nothing but silicon transistor. And next we go for another one problem, and that is also this was asked in the exam. And here we have to find out we are using the silicon transistor. We are using the silicon transistor. Calculate the same. Calculate the first one, voltage across R2, and next you have to find out the IE. You have to find out the IE. Then you have to find out the Z in base. Z in base. You have to find out the Z0, and finally you have to find out the input impedance, that is Z in. And use the same diagram here. Only the change you are using the different values of resistors. Actually, why I am drawing the same figure so many times? is for you people to practice, not for the lecture's sake, only for the use of students' purpose. And we are using same. You have done input here. And here something I have written capacitor here, and the VCC about 20 volts, and is RC, R1, R2, RE, CE, maybe here also there is the RL. And they are given RL about 10K, and they are given RC also 10K, and this is 45K, and this is your 5K, and they are using silicon. They are using silicon transistor, and they are given the beta value is about 100. They are given the beta value 100. Once again, you have to find out the first. You have to find out the V2. We have to find out the V2. Same formula. The VCC by R1 plus R2 into R2. Can use VCC how much? 20 divided by 45 K plus 5K into 5 into 10 percent. Suppose we get nearly about V2 equal to, yes, we are getting it nearly 1.3 milliamperes. We get we get nearly about 2 volts. We get 2 volts. That is something called V2. Then if you for IE, same formula, V2 minus VE divided by RE. Yes, here using the V2C 2 volts minus you are using silicon. You are using silicon, that is 0.7. You are using silicon, that is 0.7. And RE, it is 1K. We get 1 into 10 raised to 3. We get answer nearly about yes, you get 1.3 milliamperes. 1.3 milliamperes. That is something called your E. Then you go for the RE dash. So it's simple. You go for RE dash, and you go for RE dash. You go for RE dash. Yes, the formula for RE dash is about yes, 26 millivolts by I. Once again, we silicon, that is nothing but 26 into 10 raised to minus 3. You have how much I? Nearly about 1.3. 1.3 into 10 raised to minus 3 into 10 raised to minus 3. You substitute to get the RE dash. RE dash equal to nearly about is 20 ohms. Nearly about 20 ohms. And next you have to find out the Z in base. Find out the Z in base. That is nothing but beta into RE dash. Yes, we know the beta. They give beta value nearly about 100. They given the beta 100. Beta 100. It may not given, also we consider 100. 100 into RE dash is nothing but 20. We may get nearly about 2K. Yes, RE dash about 2000. or can 2K, and then you have to find out the ZD, the input impedance. For input impedance, as you know, R1 parallel to R2 parallel to beta into R dash. Are you right about? Yes, what is R1? 45K, sorry, 45K in parallel with 5K and in parallel with 2K. You substitute, will get nearly about ZA equal to 1.38 kilograms. 1.3 kilograms. And finally, we want Z0. For Z0, this both are in parallel. RC and RL in parallel. Can write about here for Z0. Is RC and RL are in parallel. I write about 10K in parallel with 10K. And to simplify, you get nearly about 5 rounds. Z0 equal to 5 kilograms. This is about another problem. Only all the problems are similar, but only they may change the value R1 to RC and RE, or they may use your silicon, or they may use germanium. And another problem, for this, try yourself and write the problem here. Maybe you follow very simple steps. Only you have to remember the formulas. Equal that. Look here. First, you draw the. First, if you want to copy the problem, I'll draw the diagram easily. And important thing, as I said, only they will change the R1, R2 values, or they may ask the different parameters. The formulas are same. Even I just said, you are using the, it may be a silicon or it may be using germanium. Sometimes they will give the VN, that is 20 millivolts. Only they will give for confusion purpose. And your R1, R2, RC, RE, that is your C. And in this case, they are not given the RN. Directly we get from the put across the collector capacity C1 and C2, and they are given the VCC 15. Same once again by using the below figure your transistor in the C mode. Sorry, in the C mode. Also, you are using the silicon. You are using silicon, and they are given the beta value. They are given the beta value nearly about 100. They are given the beta value 100, and they are using the silicon. That is number 0.7. And you have to calculate the C. You have to calculate the V2 voltage across the R2, and calculate the what rate otherwise calculate the first one, voltage across R2. Then you have to calculate the IE, calculate the IE, and you have to calculate the RE dash, calculate the RE dash, you have to calculate the ZD, calculate the fourth one, ZD, and finally you have to find out the Z0. You have to find out the Z0. In solve the problem, as we know it is very simple. First you have to find out the two First you go for the V2. We know that V2 equal to is the VCC by R1 plus R2 over divided by R2. You will get VCC nearly about 15 volts. 15 divided by how much R1 R2 they are not 100K and R2 10K. They are given 220 or even RE. Substitute here how much 100K plus 10K into 10K. Substitute we get V2 equal to how much you get nearly about 1.36 volts. You get 1.36 volts. And similarly, if you have to find out the IE equal to same V2 minus VBE divided by divided by RE. Now you substitute V2, that is 1.36 minus 0.7 because you are in silicon. RE is how much? 220. And we make it IE is equal to how much you got IE? 3 milliamperes. You substitute the value, we make it 3 milliamperes. Use your calculator and simplify the equations. And finally go for the RA dash. Yes, go for the RA dash. Once again, you will silicon 26 millivolts divided by IE and 26 into 10 raised to minus 3 divided by 3 into 10 raised to minus 3. We may get nearly about R dash 8.66 ohms. 8.66 ohms. That is nothing but RA dash. Then finally, you have to calculate the Z in base. First, you have to calculate Z in base. That is beta. That is beta into R dash. This what is beta? Always beta 100. R dash is nothing but 8.66. We may get nearly about 866. 866. R you can write in terms of kilo. 0.866 kilo ohms. Then you have to find out the Jadin. That is same R1 parallel to R2 parallel to beta into R dash. That becomes this 100K parallel to 10K and parallel to 0.86K. The immediate answer, just simplify this, you get nearly about 0.789 kilograms. That is nothing but your Jadin. And finally, Z naught. Finally, the Z naught. Finally, Z naught 2.2. They are not given the 2.2K. They are not given your RL. That's why directly Z naught is RC, that is equal to 2.2 kilograms. This is about in simple way of calculating the different problems by using your formulas as I given in the beginning. And finally go for the another small problem. And here they are using same values, but here I'm going to change the parameters. This last problem for today's class, and because here we will change the everything is same, very small change, and they are given 10 millivolts input, and they are given not 2, they are given 1K. Remaining is as same. Yes, you are using 2.2, remaining 50, everything is same. But what you have to calculate? You have to calculate the same. Calculate by seeing above figure, below figure, you have to calculate the voltage across 10K. First one, voltage across 10K. Then you have to calculate the IE. Then you have to calculate the IE and RE dash. Then you have to calculate the Zding and Zding base. And finally you have to calculate the Z0. Very simple, but important thing, they use the germanium. They use the transistor germanium. There use the silicon. Same once again. Use V2. Same formula is EC by R1 plus R2 into R2, and then substitute. We may get 15 divided by 100K plus 10K e to 10 minus 2. We may get nearly about 1.36 volts. Then you go for the IE. Here it changes because you are using the germanium. V2 minus VBE by R. Yes, you are using V2 is how much? 1.36 minus you are using germanium 1.32. R is how much? 1K. 1 into 10 to 3. We may get answer IE is equal to, yes, IE is equal to, we get 1.04 milliamperes. And finally, you go for the IE, then you go for RE dash. RE dash is equal to, say, we are using the germanium 52 millivolts by IE. And current 52 into 10 to minus 3 divided by 1.04 e to 10 to minus 3. We may get RA dash equal to 50 ohms. We get 50 ohms. And finally, the Zding base. That is nothing but beta into RE dash. How much is beta? 100. What about RE dash? That is nothing but into 100. We make it 5K. That is nothing but your Zding base. And finally, Z0. Z0 nothing but your RC. That is nothing but 2.2. This is about you have done nearly 4 to 5 problems, and if possible in the tomorrow class do another 2 problems, and nearly if you complete all the problems, you have completed the transistor amplifier, and in the next class we start our another new topic, that is nothing but that also very interesting and important, but that carries only 5 marks. But it's so interesting topic and important topic. Go to the next class. Thank you.